I can't really say if I'm excited or worried about this video because the Witcher 4 tech demo just dropped, and it dropped with a very mixed reviews, if I must say it, because a lot of people are worried about stuff, but on the other hand there are a lot of positives that we're seeing and a lot of things that maybe are due to someone's personal interpretations. I haven't watched it yet, I just watched snippets or two on X and I've watched the conversations, but I'm here now with you to watch it and to see what exactly is happening, and is this probably going to tell us if Witcher 4 will be worth buying. Greetings ladies and gents, my name is Chaos, the bearded Balkan blabbermouth, and I am discussing, and without any further ado I just want to say that we're here for it, I am here for it, hopefully you are here for it as well, and let us just take a look at this Witcher 4 tech demo cinematic form, State of Unreal. And I'm gonna move to this window here, yeah, it's loading because it's started autoplay. Let's see the settings, I don't know why it's like, I don't want them at 720 all the time. We're gonna do it like this. Hopefully we see enough. I can actually move the camera a little bit, but we're gonna check it now. And without any further ado, let's go. Come on.
Sleep is he? The ploughing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract.
Why that accent? I don't know. Like an old sailor.
We're veered off dry road. Oi! The devil's after you! It's running from!
Oh, this looks in the style of Witcher so far. Oh.
The brother, shield us.
Oh, that coin! Toss a coin to your Witcher! Is that gonna be a giant? Probably gonna be a giant, right? Okay. Oh no, it's a dragon! It's a dragon! Or a wyvern. Or a drake. Or a hippogriff? We're going Harry Potter? That's what the fuck is that? Nice. Okay. So far, so good.
Salt. Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
I already have an opinion about one of the topics that the people are discussing. Okay, let me just I want you to see live how she walks and how she basically wiggles. Yep. That right there is one well-made model of Ciri, in my opinion. They definitely upped the sexy factor, if you will. They definitely upped the woman factor in this trailer. Okay, let me just go to this one here. Hello again. So several things from that trailer, and yeah, I know that there's more footage in the long trailer, however it doesn't really gonna do a lot of things, and we're gonna see some clips that probably gonna showcase it. One of the things that I immediately saw is that yes, the facial model is different from the cinematic trailer, which however is something that I do think that is to expect. You can go to a reference with Witcher 3's cinematic trailer, Silver for Monsters I think it was called, and then see the in-game model. There are differences. There's always going to be some differences. Now, whether or not these differences were just natural and they are looking like this in the game, and this is true game demo, which is another topic that we have to discuss. I don't know, or maybe the studio finally heard the players and decided to not just go to the woke agenda and fall victim to it, and decided that they actually want to make a game for gamers. Whatever it is, on that topic, on that aspect, the facial change, the, let's say, the beautification of Ciri is something that I do enjoy. I didn't have all that issues with the old model. I didn't have the issues with the facial features of the old model, because to me it was kind of natural for her to look like that, because being, let's say, at least several years on the road, being older, having fighting stuff and fighting monsters, and being just through who knows what kind of stuff, and probably apparently going through the mutations as we have seen it, and which is still a controversial topic, but as I've mentioned before in previous videos, it is something that can be weaved into the story without much problem if it's done smartly. I think that this time it's better, even though I again gonna say I didn't have any issues with the facial animations. However, I would admit that this is much better. And for some support, we can see Pirate Nation saying and showcasing Ciri Witcher 3 versus the first trailer versus The Witcher 4 versus this gameplay trailer. This from yesterday. This is Ciri from The Witcher 3. Yeah, it's a little bit to the left, or even this is Witcher from the trailer, and this is the current. So this is much closer to this, and this is much more feminine than this. So I would agree that there are changes. There are definitely you can see them. You can see them in the nose. You can see them in the lips a little bit. She's much more feminine here. But if you look at this one, and this is from Reddit, you can also see this is the launch cinematic and this is the final in-game version trailer. There's a lot of changes here as well. Many changes, in fact, to the face, including nose, including the bone structure and stuff like that. So this is not something that I would consider very strange or very controversial, something like that. Yeah, you can speculate that this is due to the outcry from a lot of fans, which again, I personally didn't have an issue, but I understand why a lot of people would have these issues, and they're within their rights. When someone doesn't like something, and when someone thinks, especially a company like CDPR, who is egregiously into the woke stuff in the last several years, yeah, you would think, and it's very normal for your mind to go into that direction, and this change might be a signal that that direction is changing once again towards the gamers, or it might also signal that this is just something normal. Whatever, it is a good change in my opinion. We have NickTech, who says, bro, I refuse to believe these NPC interactions in Witcher 4 are real after watching that Cyberpunk 2077 E3 demo. I know this is Unreal Engine 5 and not Red Engine, but it looks too good to be true. That's why I don't get myself too excited until the game comes out. If CDPR delivers this as promised, Witcher 4 and the future game like 7.2 are going to be absolutely incredible. And I want to see this clip with you if you want to. But I know you want to. You want to. Yeah, this is from the long tech demo apparently. And I see a very similar environment here. I see like something like Skellige here, and I immediately get transported into Witcher 3 because this is something that I'm used to seeing, and it's very similar to Witcher 3. So the aesthetic, if we are to do by this video, the aesthetic is good. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna look that good. Probably not, because we have seen this with Witcher 3. It also had a tech demo. It also had a game stuff trailer that was happening, and then the final version was not as good. But it didn't take out from the excitement of the game, for the enjoyment of the game. The game was still awesome. It's still one of the greatest games to ever be created. So this, if it looks like this, it's gonna be a very huge plus, because this looks amazing. It does look amazing. She has the two swords, she walks amazing, things are happening in the background. This looks nice. If they deliver on this, it's gonna be awesome. And now we have Special JT, who reposted the Day 1 patch kits, who posted this clip. This is something that I think we all remember. Yeah, this is the tech demo for Cyberpunk 2077. And now Yeah. Yeah. And I want to highlight something that Smash said, never trust CD Projekt Red, never. And I agree, and I would extend that you shouldn't trust any game company unless they have consistently proven themselves to be trustworthy. CD Projekt Red sadly has lost a lot of that proof and a lot of that trust that they had when The Witcher 1, 2 and 3 were being made and were released, and afterwards they just lost it to the activists, to the woke cultists, and to all those people who don't play games but do like to try to mandate what games should be. So in retrospect, this trailer, this tech demo was nice. I think it was nice, but for some reason I don't get excited about it. I didn't get that excited about this tech demo because I don't fully trust that it's gonna be good, and I do want to see at least a 10 or 15 minutes true gameplay trailer or gameplay section that sometimes these games like to showcase of what is to be the final product, and they will say this is the final trailer, we need this, and this is what we're showcasing, this is what you're going to get for the price that we're going to ask for that game. If we get that, and if it's that good, or if it's good, then I will be more than happy to buy that game and to probably melt my PC, or even go so far as to get a new PC if I can to play this game. Because if we have to be completely honest, if I have to be completely honest with you guys, I am waiting for this game. I've been waiting for Witcher 4 ever since Witcher 3. I personally don't have that much issue with the way the story is progressing, because as I have explained in previous videos which you can watch on my channel, I know the story from the books as well, and I do understand the story of the books is centered around both Geralt and Ciri, and Ciri is one of the protagonists, so continuing the story with her is not an issue. Her being a Witcher can be explained and can be woven into the story if done smartly, although it is going to be hard. And how her story progresses and how she's written further is entirely up to CD Projekt Red, and I hope that they do her good, because Ciri, albeit being one of the more annoying characters in the book, and not like an annoying person as a character written by Sapkowski, she was written to be intentionally annoying because she was a kid, she was growing up, and that played well into her character. It was to be expected, and you could see the growth in her throughout the books, and then in Witcher 3 very, very well, and it was actually something very good to experience. So how they continue her story is up to them, and I do hope they have written a good story and not a absolute abhorrent girl boss, I can do it all, I don't need no man, I don't need anyone, I am the smartest, I'm the greatest, test, and stuff like this. I do hope that they have gone the smart way, the honorable way, and the gamers way, because if they want to win us back, they will have to provide us with something that is at least equally as great as Witcher 3. And if they don't, well, the fallout would be massive, to say the least. But anyways, that's all I have for this video today. Thank you very much for watching so far. If you did, if you enjoy my content, please consider liking and clicking the subscribe button on my channel. And if you want to support my channel and me becoming a full-time creator, as well as homeless animals and animals in shelters, consider becoming a member on this channel. You're getting perks, you're getting special videos of cat feeding and cat helping and animal helping as a whole, and you're getting access to some more perks as well coming in the future. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Helzo, this was DiscussThing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers and stay fresh.